Hey everybody, Miss Bueller here. Right now I'm just going to review what we did last week, creating our Square One art templates ready for our artwork. Last week you took a Sharpie and you filled in the boxes for your first name and your last name. You wrote Titusville, your grade, and your teacher. So please make sure that is finished today in Sharpie. Now you're ready for fixing up your frame. Last week you used pencils and a ruler to create your border. Here's a review on how to do that in case you need to fix it. You're going to find the number side of your ruler. You're going to line it up with the very edge of your paper. What I like to pretend is that the numbers are about to jump off the edge of the paper, but they don't quite go all the way over, because if you go over the edge and you turn it around, you'll see the ruler is sticking out, and that's going to create an uneven frame. So you're going to turn it around, take those numbers, push it to the very edge of the paper so you can't even see the edge except for one thin little edge. You're going to open up your fingers like an L, nice and wide. Lay your paper down, put the ruler on top of the side edge of your paper, open those fingers wide to push on the ruler and drag your pencil along the edge. You're going to do that on all sides. Notice how my numbers aren't touching the edge of the paper? Is that right? No. Is that right? No. How about that? Does that look even? It's even, but it's not on the edge of the paper. So you're going to line up those numbers, push them right to the very edge, pretend those little numbers are looking over the edge of a cliff, and drag your pencil along your ruler. If I don't push in two spots of my ruler, it's going to swing. Watch what happens if I just push on one spot of my ruler. It pushes away because it creates a pivot point where that ruler swings. So you need 2 points. Line up those numbers on the edge. Make sure they're just touching the very, very edge of the paper. Open your fingers wide to push down and make sure they're not in the way. Turn your paper so your fingers aren't in the way, and carefully drag your pencil along the edge. I like to make light lines so they're easy to erase. Now here's the tricky part. I can't go to the edge of the paper. I have to use this black line that says top as my ruler mark. Bring those numbers right up to that black line and drag your pencil across. Now you're ready for your Zentangles. I would recommend starting in pencil first to create your designs. Then, when you're done with pencil, you can jump to the Sharpie step, and everything you do will get outlined in Sharpie. You don't have to outline your boxes if you don't want to, but you can. And you're going to outline every single pencil line. If you're good at going straight to Sharpie and you know what your kind of designs you want to make, you can just start with Sharpie today. So if you're a little bit far behind and you didn't do that much in pencil, you can just draw in Sharpie on your borders today. I don't mind, as long as you don't think you need to practice. Here's a design that I already started, and you can see how I've used the Sharpie to really bring out my Zen doodles. Or my Zentangles. So make sure that you are getting to this step today with Sharpie on your pencil lines. Thanks for listening.